Welcome in, everybody. Blessed Samhain to all of you. It's time when we honor our ancestors. We also give thanks to the harvest, the bounty. As we reap what we sow, every seed we plant in the beginning of spring. What did you plant this year? What was your favorite takeaway of the last 4 seasons? What are the biggest lessons that you learned this year? For some of us, it was quite scary. Was every trick or treat? We have the ultimate choice on how we react. Whether we eat it or give it away to a friend that might want it instead. It holds symbolism in many different ways. And if you look back into the history, the time when the veil was very, very thin, and now going into the new earth, the veil has been thinnest than it ever has been. I think this is the first year I didn't do a pumpkin. I walked by them multiple different times. They're good to ward off negative energy and is meant to scare away the demon, scare away the darkness. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight for the Samhain Complete. Spirit said that I just jump on and I go from there. So, Spirit, Great Spirit, guides, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light, please take the wheel. I hope you had a good day today, all of you. We're going to start off with the archetype, unknown oracle. I'm going to try and shuffle these. It's been a while. It worked out. Spirit, what's the that we need to look into? What's the message for tonight? What's the overall energy? Message for our higher good. What's been hidden? What do we need to know? Ooh, the mentor. That one keeps coming out. The fault line. Ooh, the hunter. Nosis. The empty room. Oh, all right. The box and the village. I just got a dream of 1692, and they're going after these witch hunts and the chaos that ensued. Tonight might be a little bit of a scary read, is what Spirit's telling me. Now, everybody has their own opinion. This is just how Spirit is channeling it to me tonight, this evening. I use this holiday to honor my dead, honor my ancestors, and give thanks. And I think of all the good memories that I had. But I have a feeling, just for, the season's sake, there's something that we ought to know. All right, my peeps, welcome in the room. If you are just joining me now, you can go ahead and subscribe. If you want to tap into the reading tonight, you can go ahead and hit the like button. If you have any questions about what my live is about, the description box is down below or in the three little dots somewhere on the screen here. Feel free to check out my links. If tonight's message, by chance, brings you insight into your situation, and you feel like you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so through the links in my bio. You can leave a tip on Hipsy link, where you can order a reading. I wish I could bookmark search. It won't let. All right, Spirit, come on, give me something here. Give me one of them. Let's turn it over. Show thumbnails. No, just go away. No, I just want to go away. There we go. It's bound to happen. Just work through it. All right, the self. We have the mentor and the hunter. So we'll look at those first. The mentor represents the teacher, the sage, the guru. It's said that the cosmic knowledge pours down on the world like a great illuminated waterfall. This can be an overwhelming force. The true teacher, though, is said to be able to hold this flow of wisdom at bay while the student sips from a focused stream. The mentor archetype has a gift for the reading of the room, for sensing the exact ingredient that will stimulate growth within the student. Whether pleasant or painful, the mentor may appear aloof or available, harsh or tender, humorous or rigid. Their gift is to know what serves the soul. Ultimately, the mentor is in service of the greater cosmic good and aids in the elevation of consciousness. Anytime the mentor forgets this humble link and mistakes themselves for the source of enlightenment, the archetype falls into shadow. When in light, it's focused, it's clear, it's bright, it remains a student. When in the dark, it's self serving, it's anxious of youth, righteous and rigid. The riddles of Zen masters and their students. Keep in mind how easy it is to project power onto another. The expressions feet of clay and cult of personality exist. Although it's typically true that parents are our initial teachers, the child will eventually seek a mentor figure outside of the home to assist their growth. Okay, hunter. The seeker, the pursuer, the predator. The hunter hunts. They are on a precise mission with an aim to return home empty handed, would be a fail, which is not an option in the hunter's eye. This archetype will journey far and wide seeking the prize that calls to its heart or stomach. Tales of bravery and feats of strength often result, creating a life full of adventure. The hunter is skillful, quick, decisive, and results oriented, like the great hunting goddess Artemis, who carries her quiver upon her back. The hunter typically has a weapon of choice. When this card appears, it is critical that you ask three questions. What am I hunting? Why am I hunting? And is the weapon I hold so tightly in my grip truly needed for the task at hand? When in the light, it's focused, it's energized, it's respectful, and it's seasoned. When in the dark, it's irresponsible, violates, violent, and poaching. To go deeper, it's free to Hallows, the wounded deer. Study the Greek goddess Artemis. Notice her nuisance relationship to the moon, the earth, and the feminine. The predator honors its prey with a precise and skillful hunt. The hunter deeply reveres the life it aims to take. When you activate the hunter archetype, you are alienating your energy with the great creatures of the world: the lion, the wolf, the tiger, the shark. Do so with care. So, what I'm getting from those two cards is that there's someone with some sort of knowledge that is quite possibly being hunted, or they could be hunting for something. We got the fault line. The fissures act the weak link, the fault line. Imagine walking across a frozen lake. It begins to crack before your eyes. I've, I've, I've done it. It's not fun. Anyway, no matter how optimistic and brave you might be, panic ensues. Become fearful and tense and long for stable ground, such energy of the fault line. It's the energy of walking on eggshells, of precarious dynamics, of sensing what is really ready to break open into chaos. It's likely this open is overdue as fault lines develop slowly and naturally from underlying elemental pressures. This card comes as a potent warning not to deny the shakiness that's afoot. It's much better to prepare yourself for the change than to walk along the line pretending all is well. There's no easy fix for the situation at hand. It will require a foundational shift that alters the dynamics from the ground up. Redefining reality breaking open when in the light, and in the dark it's precarious pretending and delusion. To go deeper to Everything is Broken by Bob Dylan. It is possible that some something a loved one said caused a crack in your relationship that had mended, revisited. So revisit it. The time to heal is nigh. A Japanese pottery, gold is used to mend cracks. Breaks are thought of as precarious or precious rather than something to be hidden. So it's taking a different perspective on the past, all the while elevating yourself to the truth. The empty room, the box, Nosis, and the village. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Okay, what's this? The tools, the places. Let's go there first. The empty room. The empty room haunts us. It haunts us all. It's the universal and all too frequent feeling of lack, of wanting, the craving to fill ourselves with something, anything. Too often attempt to remedy the discomfort of the empty room, by any means necessary, leading us to the culture of more. Ironically, the empty room is filled to the brim with potential, yet we perceive it as not enough. This card is a cry for patience, for sitting within the barren walls of not knowing, for awaiting true vision and purpose before attaching to what we should do next to save our outward appearance. Nothingness, be with the impatience. The empty room has immense power. Let others wonder what you are doing. If you can settle into the magic of emptiness, you will soon hear its whispers of wisdom. When in the light, its spaciousness, its potential, its possibility. When in the dark, its addiction, its sensibility, more for more's sake. To go deeper, John Cage's 4 foot and 33 inches. The archetype of the empty room is also portrayed as a hungry ghost, always feeding and never satisfied. A day of silence is a surefire way to harness the power of the empty room. The message as I'm getting about this is being in gratitude about what you have, whether it's something or nothing. By being in that energy and being in that vibe, there's almost a bittersweetness to it. The box. All right, the box. Come on. The box is the cage and the norm. Alright. We all live to some degree within the confines of the box. This archetype represents everything that is known, anticipated, and expected. It holds us in a place while simultaneously holding us back for greatest vision. The box is sneaky, insidious, and everywhere, limiting us at the most unconscious levels. It is built of layer upon layer of social constructs and pressures. Breaking through its confines requires awareness, continued effort, and bravery. The box may appear as expectations from a well-paying but heartless job, the pressure to look, behave like others, or simply to stay small. There's a box around you now made of some type of confinement. What is it? The box shifts and morphs and grows. This is part of its multi-layered nature. Once you break through one layer, another will present itself. Keep going. Break through, and exquisite life requires it. When in the light, its structure, its order, coherence, and logic. When in the dark, its limitation, its rigidity, and judgment and fear. To go deeper, Richard Sierra, One-Ton Prop, House of Cards. Moving outside of the box is exhilarating and expansive, but destabilizing. Others will wonder what you are doing and why you will do and why you will too. This is part of the process. Everything within the box is known, everything in the box is unknown. That is why it is more comfortable to stay within its walls. Choose freedom. So, this is in essence telling you to get out of your comfort zone. All right. The places, the tools. No, the village. The hometown, the family, and the tribe. It represents us. With the conundrum on one hand, it's the place that feels most like home, the place to which you can always return. Nostalgia and comfort draw us back. On the other hand, it's the very place you must leave in order to grow. Around the village, an unspoken boundary exists, one most villagers do not want you to cross. Though some support your leaving, still you hear whispers of doubt as you venture beyond its borders. Leaving them behind, the energy of the village is present any time you feel restricted by a certain group, community, family, place, or ideology. It may have served us in the past, yet staying within its perimeters will never saturate our thirst for life. Thank the village for all it has provided, knowing you will someday return, but for now, the world awaits. When in light, it's intimate, rooted, intergenerational, and communal. When in the dark, it's small minded, gossipy, trapped, and restricted. And go deeper with Haruki Murakami's Hard Boiled Wonderland and The End of the World. The village moves with you as it is more of a mindset than a physics. Returning to the village is as leaving it. This can be thought of as a completion or an integration of what you learned while wild. All right, we got Nosis. Let's check it out. What's the tool? I'm not so sure. Next one. Nosis. Innermost knowing, mystic truths. Truth, true knowledge, is not found in facts and figures and scholarly library shelves. Rather, Nosis points to the deep, timeless archetypal wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of its senses. Those who are drawn to Gnosis find themselves in esoteric studies, likely involving mysticism, alchemy, healing, or perhaps science. Knowing is their calling, not knowing their job description. No matter how far the alchemist takes their studies, they come to the ultimate conclusion that facts slip mystery, and soon the mystery results in facts. This card signifies a knowing that is life changing. Once you experience it, you are forever changed and become a guardian of Gnosis. The eternal mystery is calling you. Study your passion in the deepest way available to you. When in the light, it's contemplating the mystery, unanswerable question. When in the dark, it's over intellectualizing and literalizing, asking others. Go deeper. Bruce Nauman's The True Artist helps the world by revealing mystic truths. Those who say they know don't, and those who say they don't know. They This card relates to the riddle and the shapeshifter, all concern themselves with revealing mystic truths. So it's like somebody's looking for those truths. Somebody's looking for that, and they are searching for it. And I'm getting this energetic aspect, and they're doing it in a sinister kind of way, trying to inhabit some sort of information that they do not have any access to. The only thing that they have access to is their own. And in order to bring that about, you must go within. It is the only way. You have to pass through the gate of the heart. You have to pass through the gate of the mind. You have to pass through the gate of the soul and continue on. That might sound a little diluted, but if you can't wrap your head around it, it's not meant for you. It's not your message. But I do see there's definitely a sinister energy. There's definitely a sinister energy here. And I think somebody's absolutely shook at the fact that there's certain people that actually have certain information. And how did they find it? And how did they get it? And how did they figure it out? If they haven't heard Great Awakening yet, people are being breadcrumbed by the divine. Welcome in, King. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. May you have many blessings. Bestowed on your spirit. I'll be back up here. Wanted to try to make sure that it was in the call. In the set. No, whatever. Or I could put it there. Use it. It'll help me with the card. Yes, it will. All right. We're going to clarify this. The oracle card. I don't need your date of birth. I don't want your date of birth. You don't have to put your personal information in my chat. It's good. I'm not doing readings or messages right now. This is a collective. And I wouldn't have to ask for a name or date of birth either way. All right, Spirit. What's going on with the mentor? What's the challenges of this mentor? What do they need to, what are they missing? How can they step up into their highest timeline? Who are we talking about? What's the deal? Tea and coffee and peanut butter and jam. All right, so we quite possibly could be talking about a Knight of Wands or a King of Pentacles. Quite a few lies and deception. I'm really getting a father and son dynamic. It's really very, very overwhelming. Spirit says this very well could be a specific reading and for a specific someone. It's not me, so it's made for a specific collective. Am I really reading this energy, Spirit? Sorry, collective. I'm not going to read this out to you guys, but I'm taking information. Because I think this is more or less a personal reading. And I don't know why he would be taking over the reading, but oh. Okay. How is this even possible? This is literally budding into my reading. Okay. Demon Slayer's job is never done. Sorry about that, collective. I'm gonna just leave them put away for let's see. I'll grab the dragon deck. I'll do some dragon message. Okay, so I don't know. There very well could be somebody out there that's resonating with this. All right, I'm just supposed to say it anyway. There's someone out there that's in the collective that's having some. They're having pretzel time with their aggressor. So basically, they're being bullied. They are being put in a position where they have to make a choice, where they have to make a decision. Do they fight for their life, or do they submit and do they give in? It's about a younger fire sign and a king of pentacles. And I did get a father-son dynamic on it. I'm getting a kind of a Capricorn Taurus kind of pentacle, and I'm getting a Aries Sag kind of Knight of Pentacles or Knight of Wands. It's like they feel between a rock and a hard place. I can definitely say I can relate. And whoever you are, if you're watching this video, just take a step back. Take a deep breath in and think to yourself, what is of value the most? What is going to help you spring forward? What is going to help you step into your best timeline? But this isn't unnecessarily how you might feel now. This is long term. You're not thinking short term. You're thinking long term. A warlock can actually be in comparison to a witch. A warlock can be a masculine or feminine that's been denounced from the divine. They slip back down into their karmic energy. And they become vindictive and sour and bitter. I do believe they are still alive. They're just quarreling with each other. I get a feeling that the father has very, very high expectations for this son. And in essence, they've already planned out their existence. They've already planned out their life. They've already planned out what is coming about for them, leaving the son to have no say in the puppeteering of his life and of his existence. And in through networking, they have met a person that has enlightened them about this. And now they are going through a bit of war within themselves as to choose what means most to them. Are they going to continue to be puppeteered or are they going to be liberated? And I know there's quite a few people out there that can resonate with that and vibe with that. It's one thing to have an idea as to what you might have in projection of your children that you bring into this world. But it's another thing to allow them to become the best versions of themselves for what is calling them. All right, collective, let's check this out. Let's see what we got here. The programming back in the 40s and 50s and was a lot different than the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. But I'll tell you, a lot of it from since World War One was all instilled with fear. There's a lot of great deceptions throughout humanity. even in the last 100 years. All right, Spirit, what's the message? What's the overall message? What do we got? So, Nine of Swords. Somebody's all up in their head. They're all trapped up in their head. Somebody could very well be behind bars. I don't know. The Eight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so they're all in their head about having to walk away from the possibility of sabotaging someone. Or he's all up in their head on how to walk away from the sabotage. Or maybe to walk away alone. And put an end to a lot of Ten of Swords. Two of Swords. Calling to a truce. Being honest. Seven of Cups. And having the options be overwhelming. Seven of Wands. The breaking of a boundary. Three of Wands. To be patient. To drop boundaries. So somebody's waiting for you to drop boundaries in order to call a truce with you. Because they're overwhelmed right now. Maybe you intimidate them. Well, they're going to turn around and try to sabotage you. You should intimidate the other of them. No. All right, we got some sort of a Knight of Pentacles crossing over on its side. So somebody's all up in their head about walking away. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. No, Pentacles. No, what am I talking about? That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm thinking it may be a Taurus. It's kind of what I'm feeling. We got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. So this could very well be the hunter getting a different change of pace. Right, Shelley? Yeah, I'm sick of it. Oh, we got the Queen of Wands in the upright position. All right. Is that all over through two or one? Just here? Okay. Somebody tried to sabotage the Queen of Wands because of her radiant beauty. Now, this could be a masculine. You could be a little haughty. You could be beautiful. You could be in a different perspective, masculine or feminine. You're just radiant. You're glowing right now. You're kind of maybe in your prime. You're intuitive. You don't take no shit. You're standing on boundaries. You're standing on business. Right? And somebody don't like it. Somebody don't like the way you're shining. Somebody might be jealous of you or envious. Yeah, this could very well be a Sagittarius. We've got the Temperance here. We also got Nine of Wands and also got the Magician. I really get a feeling that there's some sort of manifestation happening here. There's a balance to a manifestation. Like this is divinely led. And I think somebody's actually realizing this, and this is why they're questioning something. But there's definitely some sort of Ten of Swords here with the Two of Swords. With overwhelming. Temperance. The Sagittarius manifested this. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Feeling defeated. Hmm. Strength. With the Knight of Pentacles. So there's some sort of strength. Somebody's recalibrating it. They're reassessing where they're putting their priorities. They're recharging. They're reevaluating. The Two of Wands with the Two of Swords in reverse. It's like I get a lot of cold feet and uncertainty. And there's a lot of chaos with this too as well. And emotions. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of rumors, misunderstandings. It was all because people were jealous. People were bitter, people were jealous, and that's all coming out in the wash. Of course. Of course. There was some sort of interception, and there were lies being told behind the scenes that created a stagnance and a drama behind the scenes with this badass connection. Like I feel a friendship. I feel like a mentorship. I feel like kind of teacher student kind of situation. But it's almost like prodigy in essence of it's almost like some sort of um, Leonardo da Vinci to Merlin. Okay, put it to that degree. But there was a lot of deception and with other parties to thwart this whole thing that created this whole Eight of Swords. So it's all about people trying to keep people in a box, right? And they want them to be stay in the cocoon. They don't want them to become the butterfly. I think that's the overall message tonight, collectively. It's about people that are trying to hold you back from what you're actually meant to become. And if you feel restricted, like you're in a box, that you're tied up into a pretzel, to make somebody else comfortable, maybe it's something that you might need to reevaluate. All right, Spirit, tell us something different, okay? Thank you. I love you, Spirit. Give us a good message. Give us some good news. What's going in for November? What's the November look like for the collective overall? I hear there's some pretty crazy stuff going on. Apparently, it's supposed to be magical. All right, so we got the King of Swords, we got the King of Wands, and we got Strength. Oh God. Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups in the reverse. No. 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 Six of Cups. This is bullshit. You know what I mean? It's absolute bullshit. It's just coming in to destroy. Oh, Eight of Wands. I said good news. Okay? I'm not reading this, Spirit. I'm not reading this. This isn't even happening. Okay? You say that it's happening. It's not happening. I denounce it. I rebuke it. This is not happening. This is not. No. 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 It's not happening. No. Wow. Tell me more. That one? Sorry, guys. Yeah. I'm not struggling. It's just the messages that are coming through right now are just obscene. And it's not, it's all personal. So I'm just, wow. All right, so there's a Queen of Cups somewhere in the mix. They're showing as a two-faced, there's either Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Very, very two-faced energy. All right? Their lies, their deceit, all the pain, all the suffering they've caused, the constant wonder, the constant blocking of the way forward, the ruining of the foundations of any type of prosperity or stability, as well as the disconnection of said spiritual inheritance or connection with the Most High or the Divine, as well as the inherent legacy, all of the work that they've done to tear it apart, okay? All of the work that they've done to destroy all of this is all coming. It's all being highlighted. And all the work was for nothing. So this is a Cancer, quite possibly. And I'm getting more than one. And these Cancers are literally two-faced. They smile and they're so beautifully, nice to face. And then behind your back, it's like, excuse me. If you knew exactly what they would say, you'd think of them as pretty disgusting. And they've been talking a lot of shit. They've been sabotaging. And they've been inquiring and getting a Queen of Pentacles involved. right? So there's a Taurus, there's a line, quite possibly a Taurus um, with the Hierophant, quite possibly a dark spiritualist, maybe a Capricorn or a Virgo too. I don't know. But they very well could be in a. I feel like there's three different people, and I don't even know if they're even related, but they all have their own issue with the collective, is what that feeling I'm getting. And they're pretty well all going after the same thing because they're jealous and envious of who you are and what you're all about. Some of them are envious, some of them are jealous, some of them are just outright mad. And the one that thinks you're outright mad, I have a feeling that they're trying to hunt you down and try to find you to sabotage you more. Now, this could be a water and a, it could very well be a Cancer and a Capricorn together, working together. And now they're somehow trying to reconcile, right? In order to take away this some sort of legacy. With the nab of swords, there's some sort of communication, right? Well, could be watching someone. Seven of Pentacles to see about how they can bring about demise. All is all for nothing. Or maybe they're realizing the work they did to collude and to sabotage was all for nothing. This whole idea of keeping someone in a box and keep them in a pretzel to make sure they look comfortable. And we're talking about a house, we're talking about a legacy, we're talking about something substantial here. Quite possibly be some money, generational wealth, tainted by lies and deception. I don't know, collective. What's going on? All right, we got tenants. So the Hierophant reversed and the Queen of Cups is being clarified by the Temperance card. What this is kind of telling me is that everything is going back to balance, that it was all for nothing, that the angels know what's going on and they're stepping, they're making things right. Cosmic Court was in session, and collective, you were victorious. The angels are dealing with this Hierophant right now, this fake spiritualist, and quite possibly this Queen of Cups. This, it could very well be a Scorpio. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever they're good at, they're not good at it at all, right? They got a troll's touch. Everything turns to shit. And so did all their sabotage. As far as I know, it all backfired. That's what Spirit's telling me. You'd have to lift a finger, collective. And this is giving you the possibility to walk away from all this crap, right? You're walking away from the stench. You're walking away from that no longer serves you. You're learning the lessons that you need. And I get this feeling that you're walking away from this Capricorn once and for all. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, It's either you're walking away from them, or you're walking away as this Queen of Pentacles. Because I think you very well could be in this your pentacle, nurturing your stability, wanting to reconcile, right? Could very well be sitting in this energy. Now, you very well could be opening up your heart and utilizing your heart against this sabotage as well. There's many different ways we can read this, and just the fact that you don't know exactly what direction you're going, and the fact that your foundations are crumbling, and you know, the reasons for all that is coming to light. And I think there's balance into that. Because I do believe there's sort of sabotage going on. And it's not related to self. Because I see some sort of energy here being, struggling constantly. Always having hope, always trying to keep going, always trying to make things right, despite how they were treated. You know. No rest for the wicked is on the bottom of the deck. The next card, Spirit. What's the next card in the message? Alright, we've got the devil coming out. We're definitely talking about a Capricorn here. A female Capricorn that wants to reconcile with you. They're in absolute remorse of all the bullshit that went on, and they were lied to. They were colluded against. They were deceived, apparently, by toxicity. And this was partially the whole reason why they came up against you to begin with. What else is going on? What's the next level? There's another card in here, Spirit. What's that? Nine of Cups in the reverse. So this person was emotionally dependent on you, right? And this is why they wanted to take away your spiritual inheritance, because they figure if you didn't love them, then you didn't deserve what you had, and they wanted whatever you had, as far as spiritual inheritance, as far as whatever it is. And it's like it wasn't theirs to begin with. No business even trying, because it brought them extreme karma, extreme shame, extreme guilt, and the wheel is still in your favor, right? Because they ain't playing about you. What's the deal? What's the next one? Emperor. So yeah, the Ten of Pentacles and the Knave of Swords. So somebody's watching how somebody's life is crumbling, and this could be an emperor. Somebody's trying to watch and see how somebody's destiny in life is crumbling, right? Trying to watch this happen. And I have a feeling it's because they've been trying to do some magic, and they've made some sort of deals with the devil. Well, if I have access to the light realms, and if I have access to the darker realms, kind of take that into consideration. If I have access to the crossroads, just take that into consideration. And I'm not bragging. Oh, for the love. There's a three party, a third party triangulation with the King of Swords. That's being exposed for no equal give and take, and for fighting against you. They are exposed, and they don't want to be found out. Too bad for them. When I put people's lives in jeopardy, that's a different story. That's when I put my foot down. Not only my own, but other people, and then they succeed. And somehow to walk away. Make it make sense, please. Please, just make it make sense. If I have to open up a can of whoop ass, I don't want to be pushed to that degree, right? Right? I fight to screw around and play around. I fight for survival. I've done it all my life. And I don't feel like being tested. Just to get a reaction out of me? Get the fuck out of my energy. Do not poke the bear, because you will severely regret it. I'm not one to. I could very well be your biggest, probably your best protector, but don't push me. My self control goes only so far. Okay, come on, let's get this stupid ass collective done. Yeah. So the King of Pentacles is in the reverse. So yeah, they're like totally unbalanced. They could be losing everything, all for being dependent on you and your energy and your light source. There's some sort of truth or clarity coming to the table soon. It could very well be right now. And it's definitely to sabotage absolutely everything, right? They're in this energy of sabotage. They're in this energy of chaos, of toxic energy, of devil energy. Like it's the season. It's taken them over in an essence. They're lost. They pretty well lost their fucking mind because all the shit don't work and it was all done for nothing. Yeah. And now they're left out in the cold? No. They're feeling very, very selfish, right? They're very, very selfish. They're only thinking of themselves. They're not thinking of anyone else but themselves and how they feel and what they feel, right? They're that bitter, right? They're hung up. They got the hangman on the bottom of the deck. What else do we got going on, Spirit? What else? We got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So they don't want to walk away from this Emperor. Like, go the fuck away. Leave me alone. By huge injustice. Yes, indeed. I cut all cords. I cut all energy from you. You know who the fuck you are. You and your toxic squirrel mentality. Anyway, the Wheel of Fortune is not going in their favor. Let's just say that much. Yeah, and they get all hung up. I think they very well could be hung up on some sort of something that they got themselves involved in. And they're trying to keep it all up in the dark. I very well could be triggering you, Tanya. And that's quite all right. It's something to reflect on. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. Don't get offended. Don't get your panties all up in a fucking knot because it's triggering you. Maybe it's something to reflect on. Simple stuff. But don't be calling me any type of bullshit because you're not resonating with the message. If it ain't your message, it's not your message. Not a big deal. Yeah. There's some sort of magician that knows what the hell they're doing. They're definitely trying to use magic and it's blowing up in their face. You're going in the wrong direction. Well, you need to heal first. You need to heal all this bitterness and to actually empower yourself into the higher realm frequency in order to manifest in a better frequency than this in which you're manifesting. This is what you're missing out of the whole thing. You're allowing the bitterness and the anger and the envy to get the better of you to try to manifest something that's blowing up in your literal face. Okay? You're going in the wrong direction and you're doing it wrong. Collective, whoever you are, just keep your boundaries up. Okay, be patient. Okay, heal your heart space. Your ship coming in. Things are going to be revealed to you soon enough. It's been a long wait. It's been a long 15 years of chaos. Okay, it's really emptied out your cup. Okay, I get it. You're probably overthinking. You probably don't know what the hell's going on. You're probably chomping at the bit. Probably ready to snap. You're probably uninspired. You don't want to go anywhere. You just want to stay home and be in a hermit. Stay out of the drama. Focus on your peace of mind. I get you. Guard your heart. Take baby steps, little steps towards your foundation and your stability. Okay? Finally, end these cycles. Let go, take your trash out. Let go of the shit that you don't need to carry anymore. Take that time to go into hermit to do that. The more you process and release, the lighter you'll feel and the more space you'll have in that empty room to ponder and to create and to manifest. But just as much as it brings comfort to hold on to certain things, there's also a comfort with letting go. Okay, it's what I think the oracle cards were talking about earlier. Yeah, somebody doesn't want these psyched out because of some sort of a third party situation here. Now there's a King of Swords and the World, so somebody's cycle is returning and going back around again because they didn't learn the first time. But there's clarity coming about this. Okay, whoever you are, collective, you just need to guard your heart. Guard your heart and keep it sacred. Dragons, what's going on? You know what's going on, will ya? We got the Knight of Cups and the Sun. The Knight of Cups trying to pull the wool over your eyes, or being left in the dark. Six of Coins, they want to try to give some sort of an equal give and take, or they're expecting an equal give. Six of Swords, but you're walking away from this. You're walking away from it. It's like they're setting up to set you up, but you're walking away from it. It's not like you're going back there. But they're trying to set up a scheme as if their opinion actually mattered. Yeah, like I said, you've got boundaries up. Nine of Wands. You got boundaries up. You said what you said. There is no reconciliation. Right? You're moving forward to give and take, and this is a judgment call. Yeah, totally. You're putting up boundaries, and you're making a judgment call on this. You're looking for equal give and take, and whoever this is, you're moving forward within your heart space, I think, and you're maybe doing this in the dark. Maybe you're doing this in silence, right? Very well should be the case. You're done with drama. What's going on? All right, we got the World and the Knight of Cups and the Sun, right? So somebody, Knight of Cups, they're doing something in the dark, right? Maybe they're doing something in quiet, but they're trying to something about a cycle, something about I don't know. Seven of Coins. They think that what they do. They're reassessing what's going on. What's going on with this? Seven of Cups. They're overwhelmed. What's going on with this? Come on, dragons. Some sort of reconciliation. Make it make sense, dragons, please. Who are we talking about? Four of Cups, not satisfied with the status quo. Doesn't want to make a decision. Like, it sounds like verbal Verbal diarrhea? No. Word salad, maybe? Come on, dragon. This is dumb. Six of Swords, you're walking away from this. Of course. So why are we reading this? What's the whole point of reading? What's the reason for even bothering to read this? Somebody's tapped the strength card in the reverse. The Hangman. Somebody's hanging themselves. They're hung all up on the drama that they created. Oh. And now they're fighting. Now fighting against each other. They can't make a decision as to what they want to do. They're trying to keep it all in the dark and it's all coming to light. Oops. You should have maybe decided to, yeah, they can't move forward. They got no crossroads. They're stuck. They're stuck in their pile of shit and now they're saying no. They're totally unbalanced. They see things what they are. Yeah. And they're pissed right off. They're right pissed, right? They're trying to get you in this energy anyway. If that's the case. But it's all for nothing. They can't search for you, they can't watch you anymore, they can't anything like that. You probably have them blocked or something. They can't rest. And they've been blocked. They can't do magic. Everything that they've done is turning up dud. Like everything they've done is turning up dud. It's like, what's the point? What's the point? I just sat here and did a whole bunch of blah 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 woo woo and it didn't show up with anything. Not knowing that what they've done, I have a feeling it's gonna rush back and smack them in the face. Yeah, Knight of Swords. They're coming in quick too. Yeah, and yeah, you're going to be once this information comes in, you're going to be able to know what direction to take. Once you get the lowdown as to what's been hidden from you and what you've been in the dark about, somebody's coming in to provide some sort of an offer. They're very, very bitter at this point, and they're very unbalanced, and they're kind of stuck. So they don't really have much, but they're coming in to make an offer, right? Because they're inside with what they left. I think this is going to be some sort of a reconciliation, and they want to celebrate you. They want to celebrate how much you've changed and how much you've developed and stepped up. And well, Eight of Coins. They see what you're good at now, and they see the injustice, and they're not in their head about it anymore. And they don't want to. Queen of Coins. Hasn't been any type of yeah. There's a lot of unbalanced structure here and stability. This Queen of Pentacles has come back out again, right? Like they feel accountable for this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. Coco, what's going on, Coco? Is it true or not? What are you talking about? Is it true? I might have missed your message. Welcome in Closet Culture and Grand Salon to you as well. Is he real or not? Who is real or not? What are you talking about? Christina, tonight's the night. Grab your popcorn and enjoy the show. The fact you're actually questioning whether or not he's real or not is questionable. Just saying. And I think, in essence, we always ask and that we answer our own question within the question. We don't look at it that way. The whole thing is Coco, my job isn't to read somebody's mind. I'm not going to go jump into energy without permission. Okay? This is why I say put your hearts in the chat, put your dragons in the chat, put your whatever in the chat when I'm doing messages. Because by doing that, you are consenting to that message. You are consenting to the fact that you want that message. I can't, by rights and by etiquette, you're not supposed to go in and pry deeply into somebody's life. You can ask for permission, and some people actually have it blocked off to where you can't get a damn thing. And if you go to look, you get a big, huge, skewed situation that sends you way off on a different pathway of understanding. And usually, when that happens, the divine has a sense of humor. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a couple questions. What is making you want to ask that question? What red flags have you overlooked? Have you counted any green flags yet with this particular person, with your particular experience? And a fear of communication? And I think on their end, because I find it quite odd when I try to communicate with certain particular people and they choose to not even read. They just pretty well drop me for maybe a week or two at a time, and then they come back and they chat me up, and it's like, I don't know. I'm usually pretty consistent with my communication if I have something to say. Okay, so what really, I don't even know what you're apologizing for. Then what's the big problem, really? How about communicating that to him? Are you actually being real with me? Are you being honest with me? Or are you just pussyfooting around? Are you just breadcrumbing me along? Good question to ask. Because in that is a validation to the consistency of all that hard work you've put in, or it represents of making your own choice, right? and choose whether or not you want to rise above that frequency, or do you want to stay in that little box of ticky tacky? If your girlfriend was cheating, something tells me somebody's going to come to you and give you some sort of information might blow your mind. And yeah, she very well could be. She well could be going through a bit of a dry spell. She could be going through a dark night of the soul. She could be going through a bit of a depressed moment where she needs to go into a hermit. You know, there's a bunch of different things that she could be doing right now. But while that's all happening, what could you be doing to better yourself? Okay, dog, be quiet. 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 I don't want your 10 cents, 5 cents, 25 cents. Quiet. Oh my goodness. Anyway, well, it is that night. No, there's no fireworks. Dumbass owners that can't keep their dogs shut. It's like two places across from me. When you're dealing with relationship issues, always ask yourself, what could I be doing to better myself for the situation? And how could that bettering of myself impact my relationship in a positive way? And strive towards that. At least you're invested in something of yourself and you get something out of it. You don't you don't come out of it in a way that's where you're lacking. And if you're in a relationship where you are solely financially reliant on someone else, that's a huge red flag. Huge, huge. I'm picturing the Six of Pentacles in my head right now. Oh, would you shut your freaking dog up, please? I banish any ill will sent my any monitoring spirits go back from hence you came. Be bound to the intention that you bring. Let you be banished. You're not welcome here. stopped too quick. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. I sent them calming energy. I need a drink of water. Yikes. I think I'm going to delete this one. All right. Dragons, what do you got for us? Give me something good for the collective. Some good news, please. What's coming for Noble? Page of Swords. So information, clarity, messages. Fireworks? Okay. I guess something's going to pop off. You're going to choose yourself, and you're going to nurture your health, your heart with the information forward. And yeah, there's some sort of codependency here that's going to bring a tower. Really awesome. Emotional codependency. Two of Swords. There's some sort of truce that needs to come about. Oh. Hmm. Sort of manipulation being done. Somebody's using magic against you, making you overthink things, holding you back. The Ace of Swords, they're trying to hold back the truth. Trying to hold back information, so that way you juggle with your emotions. And they're trying to triangulate you in parties to create chaos. And they're lying. They're trying to bring your truth to. They're trying to flip the table, and there's definitely a truce coming to that this month. The Five of Coins, somebody's being left out in the cold due to their manipulation. And there's some sort of breadcrumbing going on. And somebody's taking a step in a new direction away from some sort of third party triangulation. And there's some sort of, I don't know, it's either Capricorn energy dealing with the liar or this Capricorn energy is lying. I don't know. Queen of Swords in reverse. So they're being really manipulative with their words, I think. The Page of Cups in reverse, so they're very, very wishy-washy, thinking of their own wheel of fortune, thinking money. Ten of Wands, it's like you're putting this down, and you're moving up, you're stepping forward. King of Coins, you're focusing and you're guarding your stability. Four of Coins in the reverse, it's the fact that, I don't know, in essence, they feel that it's either you owe them or they owe you something, but you're just going to fill your own damn cup up. It might be an offer coming in. Oh, great cards of light. What's the message for this message? What do we know? Three cards. One more. One more. Yeah. Okay. So we got the Ten of Wands, so there's definitely some sort of responsibility and dedication coming to an end with the Ten of Wands. We're talking about, you're dedicated to the finishing of a project and the ending of some sort of burdens or some sort of cycle. The Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Crystals, there's comfort and prosperity ahead. And the Six of Shells, so set and joy. So there's quite possibly some sort of prosperity coming from the past. Um, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, quite possibly bringing about some sort of, maybe Virgo, some sort of, I don't know. There's some sort of blessing here from the past. But with the Ten of Wands or the Ten of Acorns, this Queen of Pentacles has some sort of responsibility and dedication towards the memories and this foundation, whatever she has. There's some sort of dedication to it. But either way, there's some sort of uh, cup of cup of comfort and compassion that's coming forward to the collective to some degree. Is there any other messages? I'll do two timelines. Two timelines of blessings, so pick them, or two, keep it to yourself. Okay, what's this? Two of Feathers. So a decision or decision and direction. So the sort of decision that's going to be needing to be made soon, whatever that means. What? Wow, really? The King of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and Love. Okay, are we actually doing a love reading right now? Eight of Crystals, dedication and press. Optimism, innovation, peace and compassion, choice and trust, decisions and dedication, and progress. So, a King of Wands out there, fire sign, and a Queen of Cups, water sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. There's some sort of choice of some sort of partnership that's going to be very, very fruitful, very stable. And there's decision being. Three of Wands and Seven of Wands. So there is a need to keep up boundaries and be patient. The hell? Knight of Shells coming in with a compassionate offer. Nine of Swords, pursuit and self-empowerment. Eight of Feathers, the Sun, and the Six of Feathers. So 8 and 6 words. Somebody's all ahead about somebody walking away. It very well could be, I don't know what it is. Flip it the way it needs to. Nine of Wands. So somebody's standing on boundaries. Knight of Wands. So yeah, there's definitely some sort of there's some sort of an offer coming in that's not the it's not really welcomed. It's not welcomed at all. It's like a particular person is not taking no for an answer. They're kind of obsessed. What's the Cat card? I'm done with this. I think this night is a wash. I'm sorry, everybody. If the message meeting you, then great. If the message isn't meeting you, I'm sorry. I'm just done with this karmic energy. I guess I'm the dumbass for going online and trying to get a story out. Nine of Shells, so 9 cups. It's about personal wish fulfillment. You're moving on in a new direction. You're moving on with what vibrates with you energetically. It's not the fact of anything particularly personal about this person. It's just you're not vibing with them. And meanwhile, they're absolutely obsessed with, totally enthralled with you. But there's some sort of information coming forward, and a truce, and a conversation, and whatever else. Now, I did feel that there could have been an LGBTQ kind of situation happening. So there could be either a masculine and a feminine aspect, another sign, and vice versa with the fire sign as well. So the fire sign is a masculine in their feminine, and the feminine is a feminine in their masculine. Also, you can flip it any which way you need it. Flip the roles as you need them. Oh yeah yeah yeah. All right, let's get some whispers. At least I can read the cards, and it's a positive message. It's a good message. All right, animal whispers. I'm gonna do a 5 count. So pick 1 through 5, and that's your card. Okay. Keep it to yourself. Can't win for losing. That's hilarious. Anyway, pick 1 through 5. 1, 2, 2, 2. Come on. 2, 2. Thank you. Come on. 3, fine. 4, 5. There we go. Alright, we got frog, prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy, abundance, and good fortune await you. Number 2, the swan of grace. Tonight's been an absolute shit show, everybody. Welcome in. Maybe that's what I should call my Wolfie Shit Show podcast. Um, Swan Grace. All right. So you who guide across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. All right. Number 3 is your card. White Stag, Protector. Number 3. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessing with your magic. Pronghorn, action. That's number 4. Now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen sense will lead you to success. And number 5, got Tiger. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold, I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Number 5 is alive. It's a little crooked, I'm sorry. And for the ones that didn't choose them, got Black Bear, Guardian. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awake my intuition and guide me. It's not just the planet, I tell you. I say. All right, kids, I've been on here for 22 minutes of absolute loss. I hope you enjoyed your trick-or-treating if you did go. I hope you got lots of goodies. I hope you had fun Halloween parties. I hope you enjoyed your evening. Maybe take some time out to yourself and honor your ancestors and honor all the memories that you had with your loved ones that passed on. give them honor as well as mine and your other ancestors that maybe you haven't ever met, and give them some sort of reverence, because without them you would not exist. You would cease to exist. And that is where that gratitude attitude is a good place to start. Now, a lot of people think this is a time of, you know, calling up the dead. And in essence, you know what? Yeah, it's about ancestors. The veil is being thin, right? But there comes a time where there's a time to regenerate and a time to be reborn. And acknowledging these different phases of our life and of our existence, it kind of helps us see things from a different perspective. And it gives almost a respect, reverence to life and those special moments that we can create through our own honor. So, to the ones that are feeling a little lost, to the ones that are feeling, this is your time to sit. This is your time to reflect. It's not like you're going anywhere anyway. So instead of sitting there in fear and stewing about what you do not have control over, focus on what you do. And this is a collective message, channeled message from spirit, from the ancestors. Focus on special moments that can bring honor to your life, to your experience. The great ebb and flow of life and death and transmutation, transformation. Mm, that's a perfect. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there, I do not sleep. I am a thousand winds that blow. I am the diamond glint on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you wake in the morning hush, I am the swift uplifting rush. Quiet birds in circling flight. I am the soft starlit at night. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there, I do not sleep. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there, I did not die. That was written by Mary Elizabeth Beth. It was written in the 1930s. Okay. So there's this seasonal poem I just found. I think it's kind of cute. I don't know who made it happen, but I'm gonna dig a little deeper. Anyway, it doesn't own her, but I think it's kind of cool. In the dead of night, when the world is still, and the air grows cold with an eerie chill, ghouls and spectres begin to rise underneath the blood-red moonlit cold sky, cold eyes. Bats take flight with leathery wings as the haunted mansion softly sings of ghostly tales from ages past, where restless spirits forever last. The trees they whisper with voices low of secrets buried long ago. Graves stand silent row on row as darkness in the graveyard grows. Through fog and mist the banshees wail, their mourning cries a ghostly trail. Wolves howl in the distant woods, in this haunted land where evil broods. The pumpkin leering with devilish grin hide the horrors that reside within. Candles flicker, casting eerie glow on this night when the terror flows. So lock your doors and say a prayer for Halloween night, for it's a Halloween night of care, when the supernatural and the unknown come to life in a bone-chilling tone. Wah ha 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 ha. I thought that was kind of cute. Anyway, anybody want to see what the new sweater looks like? I've been working on it. Let's see, where is it? Can I pick it up? Can I pull it up? Catalog. Where did it go? Okay. Oh, there it is. You ready to see the new hoodie and the coffee mug? I'm excited. Ready? Come on. There we go. I'll put it in contrast. The store is open. You have to wait. It says Flight Club member at the top. Okay? And then the hoodie. The hoodie has Flight Club member on of the hoodie. Okay? And then, come on, it's pretty well kind of sort of got the same angel wings on the back. Now I want the whole damn thing, but I think they're pretty cool. That's the sticker on the back. Now, there's also a possibility that I'm looking into. Where did I put it? Oh, here. Come on. No. I know I have all photos. Where are they? There it is. That's what I wanted for the hoodie. Club member at the bottom. That's what I want for the hoodie, but I can't. I don't know. I'm not sure. But that's what I want the hoodie to look like. And then have like Flight Club member across the breast of the heart, right? Pretty well the same deal. Or just have some more feathers come down the front. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. But that's partially the plan. We can dream, right? But that's the general idea of what I want. And I'm looking into it, trying to figure it out. All right, kids. Um, I think there's a bunch of angels that have arrows. Um, some of them have swords, some of them have arrows, some of them have scepters, depending on their stats and what they do and what their purpose is. It's whether or not they wield magic or whether they can wield the sword or whatever else, right? It is said that Excalibur was Angel Michael's sword, from what I heard, but that could be a rumor. All right, kids. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I know it was a bit of a shit show with the dog and the distractions of these other personal messages. There was a lot of crap coming in. A lot of Ten of Wands that need to just be at rest. Oh, thank you, Josh. Please be good to yourself. And I don't know if Guru is watching, but you best get in touch with me. You know who the fuck you are. And you better own up and repent to whatever this shenanigans you're trying to do. You need to, like, fess up. You need to start communicating. You know who you are. Whoever you are. Kangaroo, who you are. Either show up right or don't show up at all. It's confusing. Anyhow, on that note, everybody, I know that was cryptic. Be good, and I'll catch you in the next video. This one's probably going to be deleted. Or maybe I'll just throw it in members section. Yeah, I'll arch. Because there was some pretty decent messages in here that you guys can retrieve later at another date. All right, kids. If you can't be good at it, at least be good to yourself. Thank you to my supporters, my members, my subscribers, no particular order. You're all special to me. My viewers, my haters. That one's for you. Um, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Love you. Ciao.